Morning folks, it's windy today mind. What am I going to do today? I don't know. Let's find out. First of all, I'm going to put the kettle on. See you in a bit. Well, just while that kettle boils there, I'll show you outside. Windy. I'll just quickly show you these tulips because they're in full bloom now. And they'll probably get blown away this afternoon. Looks nice. And these ones here, the ones that started blooming last week, it's the yellow and red ones, and there's a white one there. Interesting. Right, so my plans for today is I'm going to start building these net frames. I brought my tools over, so I've got no excuse. Oh, hey, wind. Tell you what though, hello Mr. Magpie. Tell you what, it'll be drying out this ground nicely. Anyway, I'll get this kettle on and I'll crack on. Well folks, like I keep saying, it's a windy day today, but at least it's not raining. It's been raining for the past week since I last made the video. It's been raining every day. Terrible. How are we ever going to get started? Anyway, before I start doing things, I like to walk around the plot to ponder over things to do, sort of thing, while I'm having my cuppa. And I've got a couple of jobs that I can do. I'm going to put them onions out in the potato bed. Fingers crossed I won't get any white rot, but I might as well get it done while it's dry, because it'll probably rain again next week, all next week, so you never know. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to make them net frames like I say, and I'm also going to do other things. I don't know yet, I haven't thought about that far. Anyway, I was talking to a few people, and has anybody else had any difficulty getting seed potatoes this year? I was talking to a lad who runs a allotment shop, and he says it's been really hard, and they're blaming the torrential storms last year, and none of the seed potatoes like grew properly and all that. Climate change folks, we're being sucked in. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about potatoes is because I was over there looking for some tools to get on with my job, and I remembered I had some potatoes last year, and here they are. It's the Pentland Dell or Pentland Javelin potatoes, and they've stored really good in this shed, and as you can see they've started to chit. So I've got quite a few Pentland Dell or Pentland Javelin seed potatoes there, which I'm happy about, because the only ones I could get were the ones that Lee got us from the range, Kestrel, and it was three bags for £5. Now you got 8 potatoes in each bag, so what's that? 8, 60, 24 potatoes for £5. Now that's quite steep, that, like. But like I say, none of the allotment shops seem to have any seed potatoes in, so we're lucky to get anything really. So I've got some seed potatoes other than Kestrel. Anyway, I'm going to finish this and crack on. Well, so much for the dry day. I knew it was going to rain. That spoilt my plans a bit, but I was working in the rain there. If you can see over there, I've started making the frame. It's looking good. Hopefully this is just shower and I'll be able to crack on. Well, it's time for another cuppa. Just before. Well, it's time for another cuppa, so while that boils I'll show you what I've been doing. I've finished the net cage now. Spot on. Still windy folks, sorry if you can't hear us very well, but that's that. There's a flappy bit of net there, that's no problem. It's I thought I might have had enough to stretch all the way down, but it wasn't. So that's it. I've left one side so I can get in, obviously. But we'll see what we can plant in there now, because I haven't started anything off yet and nothing's really starting to grow. So let's see. Well, I'm quite pleased with that. It's quite solid. It's not going nowhere. Touch wood, fingers crossed and all that. Anyway, another job to do today. I've just been preparing this bed here for the onions. So I've given it a good digging over. I'm going to get them in here. Now usually I'm going to space them quite close together, but usually, and here's a little tip for you folks, when you're planting your onions, it all depends on what size onion you want. So for example, there, what you've got to do is visualize how big the onion it is you want to get. So say tennis ball size you want to plant, and then think, right, that's how big it's going to be. Say the size of the rim of the cup there. So you want enough space to get your hoe in between the rows, because you don't want to be disturbing the roots later on. Now, and that's so spacing, folks, is most important. Now I don't know if I'll get all the onions in that far apart, so I'm going to go closer than what I would usually and see how far I get them out. There's some more in the greenhouse as well. So before I get blown away, I'll crack on with that. First of all, I'm going to have a cuppa. See you in a bit. But it's starting to get quite gusty now. Anyway, I've been cracking on, but I've noticed this plastic on the roof here. Every time it blows, I'm sitting in the shed and I can feel the whole shed like rocking. So that's a good test for the roof anyway. Right, I've been busy. I've got all them onions out. And I made a little mistake, but they've got to go out anyway. There's the onions. See how they go in there. And I noticed these ones and I was like, hey, these are small onions. And then I put 3 out and I was thinking, wait there, it's the garlic. So I've put the rest of the garlic out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 garlic. And the rest are onions. They'll not need a watering in, the ground's good enough. So anyway, I'm going to go in the greenhouse and do some seed sowing, because I've got to start something. I'll show you this quickly while I'm filming. You know, the swede that I sowed, I can't remember when, last week. Look how leggy it's become. Now that's no good. No good at all. You don't want them. You don't want your seedlings to become too leggy, especially if they're turnip or swede or whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to sow some more of them today. I've just watered this cell tray and I'll put some more in. See, the soil's not warm enough yet, folks, and they're searching for the light. There's not enough light. So hopefully now these ones that I sow today will be alright. So I'll crack on with that. Oh, wind! I keep saying wind, but it is windy, like Storm Kathleen or something, is it? I don't know. It's wind. That's all I know. It's quite scary in the greenhouse, like in the shed. It's like, whoa! So, as I said there before, I'm going to sow some more swede, because them ones in the in there. They've got a bit leggy, and you don't want to have leggy seeds. Leggy seedlings is no good unless it's tomatoes or something you can plant up to the seed leaf like, but you know. It's time to start sowing, I suppose. Like, no time like the present. Gotta have something to fill these beds up. I've noticed the price of seeds as well have doubled in price. What's going on with the world, folks? Can't blame everything on climate change. So anyway, I'm just going to do a full tray of swede. So I've got plenty of spare ground there. Like I say, I've hardly even started digging. Every day has just been tipping down with rain just about. And if it's not during the day, it's during the night. But at least there's a little bit warmth in that sun. That's it. That's them done there. I'll just put that there a second. I get a handful of compost. Where is it? Right, that's them done. I'll go and see what other seeds I've got there, and I'll sow some more. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, I found some beetroot to put in, so I might as well get these started off as well. I'm using the 6-cell trays for these. Not for any particular reason, just that they were there. So I'm going to put 18 of each in these trays. See how they get on. Can't wait forever. So I'm going to put, like I say, 18 Bold Hardy in and 18 Moulin Rouge. So I got quite a good crop of them, both of them, last year. Made some pickled beetroot. Hey, my hands aren't very, my hands are dry, folks. Been in the soil too long. Straightforward yet again. Make a little hole. One seed per hole. And all that kind of thing. These should be alright now, I suppose. I mean, it's April now. Hopefully everything should be settling down now. I'm not going to bother marking these because I'll not forget. That's a good way. That's the good reason of making videos, folks. You can always look back. That's why I started making videos. Little personal video diary for myself, and then people started watching, which I was amazed at. And now I've got over 9,000 subscribers, So thank you very much, folks. Here's to many more. It's always appreciated. Comments and all that. Thank you very much. Put them there. Just cover them back with a bit of soil. Compost, sorry. This has already been sieved, this, so there's no big bits in. A little bit more. Not the tidiest gardener in the world, me, you know. It all goes back in the ground anyway, doesn't it? Right. Put them in here. 18 Moulin Rouge are here. 18 Bold Hardy here. I'll put a little gap in so I know the difference. Right, what am I going to do now? I'm going to make a cuppa. I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's 6:30 now, and I'll just quickly show you what's been happening over the past week. Things are starting to grow now. Rhubarb's getting bigger. These raspberries starting to grow. I put them there for the birds in the wildlife area. I've noticed the other day as well when I was here in the pond. Hey, can you see? Ow! Ha! Brambles. There's frog spawn in there, folks, so that's good. Get some frogs back on the go. Well, I must have already been here. They kind of just appear from nowhere. So, good. I just noticed as well the bluebells are starting to come out there. So it's getting warmer, it's getting lighter nights, everything's romping away ish. Haha. The blossom on the pear tree there, canny. Just noticed there's some more over here on the other pear tree. But last year I got loads of blossom on, loads of pears, and then they all disappeared. So like I say, I think the squirrels ate them as well. Someone said you can net over, but that's going to be a bit of a task to net over the whole of the apple trees, like. So I don't know what to do. But anyway, I've just done a little bit more digging, well, re-digging this bit here. It's all done. With all that rain, it had just panned the ground really solid again, so I've just given it a light forking over. I'll get the rest of this done one day. It's only to here, really, the end of that. So it's only like 4 foot. I'll get there one day. I'm my little cage. Quite pleased with that. A little bit of building work. I like doing stuff like that, making things. Keeps you occupied, and that's just what I need. I've showed you these onions, but I'll show you them again. I did give them more watering in because I thought I best just gets rid of all the air pockets in the soil. So they should grow all right in there. It's well rotted down manure, and wood chips like rotted down as well. So it's good stuff. Good stuff. Been cleaning a few more of these decking boards down. I've been making use of them in the house. Come in handy to do. This Virginia creeper has started growing again. Hopefully one day it'll grow all over there. That'll be canny. I've given this the flower bed bit a little bit more, just a light forking over. I keep forgetting about this. I need to string this up, folks. so it can actually climb. It is growing, like, and I've noticed some new shoots coming from there. So I'll get that strung up one day. This wind, terrible. Oh, blast in the face. There's that yellow and red tulip. And there's the white ones there. Nice. But the thing is, like I was saying on a previous video, all of these tulips were different colours. I wanted to try and make a rainbow of like tulips, but they've all turned red, like a reddy colour. So I wonder if these will eventually. Apparently it takes years, like, but I don't know. Plenty of blossom on this apple tree as well. Hopefully I might get one this year. That would be easy enough to make a little cage for, like, I suppose. So I might cage that apple tree over there. That's a lovely little spread of tulips. Annie's roses picking up there now, and I've just noticed some more daffodils growing. Very nice. This verbena, very nice. Look, I've got the guitar out, folks. I'm going to treat you to a little song. Oh no! Go in the greenhouse where it's a little bit shaded, shelter. Aye, these are the seed potatoes that I've got from the range. They're not very big, but you know, they're there. There's chits on them. They'll be ready to go out soon. And these are the ones that I saved from last year because I'd forgot about them. But they look good. Good quality seed potatoes, them. Good quality seed potatoes. Let's hope I get a good quality crop off them, eh? Aye, what else? Just been having a little bit of a mess around in here as well, tidying up a bit. These sweet peas will be ready to go out soon. The broad beans are romping away there. So that's the Moulin Rouge beetroot, and that's the Bold Hardy beetroot. I've put the swede that I sowed in there. As you can see, they're far too leggy, them, like. So we'll see how they go. Right, back into the shed. I'll sign off with me cuppa. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, that's me done for today. Quite a productive day on the plot, even if I do say so myself. Onions are out. I've made a brassica cage. Whether I get any brassicas or not, who knows, but we'll get something in there, no doubt. If the weather stays like this, it'll be ideal. Less wind, more sun, no rain. That's what we'll want. So I'll just sign off here and say thank you very much, folks. Thanks always. Thanks. I can't even speak. I'm that excited. As always, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Welcome to my new subscribers. Stay tuned for more gardening and all that kind of thing. Now, I usually end on a song. Now, this is a different song this time. I'll not speed it up because I wrote it. So, it's by Harson Robgus, which is me and my mate Adam. We're a songwriting duo from North Shields. Well, we've just been working on a few new songs, so stay tuned for that, because there might be a little live at the allotment shed Harson Robgus 2024 special coming soon. Who knows? So I'll leave you on a little song. Like I say, this is the one I wrote. It's called The Shields Shanty. Some of you have already heard it. My new subscribers won't have heard it, so I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on the next one. I'm looking into the camera. Well, that's who I'm supposed to be looking. You idiot. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. It really is appreciated. I'll see you on the next one. This is the Shields Shanty. Oh, wait there. I was messing about earlier on with a song. So I've tuned the guitar down to D. Anyway, 10 points. Anybody who recognises this song. It's supposed to be played on electric guitar, but 10 points if you know what this song is. Start again. I've only started learning it. Anybody know what that is? I'll be surprised. Right, we're back in tune. So, I'll see you on the next one, folks. Stay tuned for some more horse and rumpus if you're interested. Anyway, this is the Shields Shanty. And Adam sings the chorus bit. So, I'm going to give it my best shot. Anyway, here goes. I was born and bred in a place you all know by the mouth of the Tyne. It isn't far from Newcastle, it's a place that I call mine. Now fishing was a choice of work, it's a hard life to lead. Now no one seems to have that choice, there isn't any need. Sorry folks, I haven't played this in a while. And all the folks that lined the shore. Oh, start again. I was born and bred in a place you all know by the mouth of the Tyne. It isn't far from Newcastle, it's a place that I call mine. Now fishing was a choice of work, it's a hard life to lead. Now no one seems to have that choice, there isn't any need. And all the boats that line the shore have slowly disappeared. Slowly disappeared. I've been sailing away for a life and a day, 'cause I know I can never leave. My heart and my soul and all that I know belongs in Shields, in the caddy to the Shields. So what's become of this town? We all love this town, we all share. It's a canny old place, but the funny old thing is that no one seems to care. And all the boats that line the shore have slowly disappeared. Slowly disappeared. I've been sailing away for a life and a day, 'cause I know I can't ever leave. My heart and my soul and all that I know belongs in Shields. Your Shields, in the canny to the Shields. Thanks folks.